From the Pep Radio newsroom, here are the stories we are covering at this hour. LGBTQ Nation is reporting that a three-judge panel on the United States Court of Appeals for the Seventh Circuit is allowing Indiana's ban on gender-affirming care for minors to be implemented. The law in question was signed in April 2023 by Governor Eric Holcomb, and it bans doctors from prescribing puberty blockers and hormone therapy to trans minors. Holcomb said that the bill was so vague that it was, quote, clear as mud, but still signed it into law anyway. It passed the state legislature by a large margin in both chambers, which meant that lawmakers could have overridden his veto if he didn't sign it. The ACLU of Indiana sued on behalf of 4 families to stop the law from being implemented, and a district court judge issued a preliminary injunction to stop it from going into effect while the case worked its way through the legal system. The state appealed the injunction to the Seventh Circuit Court, which lifted it in February and now issued its final ruling against it. In that ruling, the judges said that the district court was wrong that the bill would cause irreparable harm to trans youth who would be forced to detransition, saying that psychotherapy and parasocial support can be used to treat gender dysphoria in the absence of gender-affirming care. It might be different if Indiana barred all treatment for gender dysphoria, but SCA 480 does no such thing, wrote Judge Michael Brennan, who was appointed by Donald Trump. All major medical organizations in the U.S. support gender-affirming care as safe and effective. In other news, President-elect Donald Trump says he will nominate anti-LGBTQ+ Representative Matt Gaetz to serve as U.S. Attorney General and lead the Department of Justice. Trump will expect Gaetz, who has been under investigation by the House Ethics Committee for potential lobbying violations, illicit drug use, and connections to sex trafficking, to help end all federal legal investigations against Trump and use the Department of Justice to seek retribution against his political enemies. Matt is deeply gifted and a tenacious attorney, Trump wrote in his announcement on Truth Social, posted Wednesday, adding that he has distinguished himself in Congress through his focus on achieving desperately needed reform at the Department of Justice. Few issues in America are more important than ending the partisan weaponization of our justice system. Matt will end weaponized government, protect our borders, dismantle criminal organizations, and restore Americans' badly shattered faith and confidence in the Justice Department. And finally, in today's news, a new study has found that LGBTQ+ higher education students are more than 3 times as likely to have depression than their non-LGBTQ+ counterparts. Published in the Journal of American College Health, the study examined data from almost 500,000 respondents to the annual Healthy Mind study, which tracked mental health in full-time students ages 18 to 35 from 2007 to 2022. A new study has found that the LGBTQ higher education students are more than 3 times as likely to have depression. For more details on these stories, go to the Pennsylvania Equality Project website and click on the PEP Radio page. If you would like to take PEP Radio with you, be sure to download the Live 365 app. That's the news at this hour. Now back to more music on PEP Radio.